huge response by the Southgate faithful for Willie Mack. I think he stole my Afro pick.
Everybody love Willie Mack.
Right on, and Willie Mack just came off a huge victory in the Red Carpet Rumble for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He's been on a tremendous roll forever. He's even gotten a couple of weeks from some of the people over in Connecticut. He's been very, very hot. But tonight he's going up against a wrestler that still gives me the frickin' heebie-jeebies.
Indeed, and a big fan of Charles Band, Puppet Master.
Weighing at 215 pounds, this is the bully, JECKLES the JESTER.
Wow. Three-time All-Pro Wrestling Universal Heavyweight Champion, JECKLES the Jester.
Staring at a child, giving him good old-fashioned nightmare fuel.
Oh, that's great. I'm a full-grown adult, and he almost gave me nightmares the last time he came here. He made his debut back in April when he took on SoCal Crazy and actually beat him. And now he's hoping to add another name to his list in Willie Mack, but that's going to be a hell of a task. And Willie doesn't look scared one bit of this psychotic-looking clown.
I can just hear Willie Mack right now, man. Man, I ain't scared no clown. Well, what about play?
Okay, now that's one reference I do get. One of the few. JECKLES, of course, come into the ring with Sage Sin. So this is definitely going to be in the favor of JECKLES the Jester, as if his size and power advantage was not enough of an advantage. He has Sage Sin at ringside, the Pumpkin Queen herself, even with matching clothes.
Yeah, you got to coordinate.
Well, the fans, of course, say they're behind Willie Mack. Chocolate Thunder himself. I think he just nailed one of our ring crew with this shirt.
That's fine.
Actually, fans, this might be one of the few wrestlers I think that Willie might have a hard time trying to kill. I wouldn't be surprised if JECKLES died a couple of times and came back from the dead.
Well, just get his inhaler, tell him it's battery acid, and then turn into a giant spider. That sort of thing. I just referenced it. That movie does not hold up.
You know, they're actually trying to remake that film.
Yeah, I know.
Much to our dismay.
Well, it doesn't hold up. I just told you. Like,
one thing they need to do is just make it shorter.
More clown, too.
And the fans chanting for... Well, that is something we do not allow in the system of our wrestlers, fans, but...
That would be a trip, wrestling against this jester and on a tab. You know what? Don't do drugs, kids. Do not do drugs. Learn from JECKLES. Do not do drugs.
Well, fans, here we go. One-on-one contest. Willie Mack versus JECKLES the Jester. What are they chanting? I'm sorry, I failed Spanish. Well, sadly, we don't have Spanish commentators here in AWS Pro Wrestling.
Yet.
Well, if that was a fact, we have a broken table every show.
That'd be cool.
I'll call it double tie, but JECKLES takes Willie Mack into the corner. And he put, whoa. Well, that was a clean break, but JECKLES was making a vague attempt to scare Mack.
That's what I hear Willie saying.
And he even getting some of his makeup on him.
Not since the gathering of the Juggalos has Willie been covered in disgusting face paint.
And I'll call it a tie-up. And Mack taking JECKLES into the corner. And the referee Wick Knox initiating the 5 count. Looks like we got a clean break. Great swing. Whoa.
Oh, he flinched! He flinched!
And JECKLES jumped! JECKLES is shook!
Them's the rules!
A little reference to the Cuzzies. And up Both men trying to feel one another out. We haven't seen a strike just yet, and somebody's got a party horn down on the fan club here. And a side headlock by Jeckles, and laughing in the process. Those are disturbing photos you fans are taking.
There you go.
It's not going to look good, too good mounted on your wall. And
Knocks him
now
down,
taking him off the ropes. And Mack has more paint all over his forehead.
Okay, Willie Mack now looking like Baron Samedi from James Bond film.
Which one?
You got to kill him with the golden gun. If you play GoldenEye, my boy Johnny Yuma, send us a shot out.
And Willie Mack, finally wiping off the makeup all over the uniform of
Willie Mack
Rick
making
Knox.
sure he's not a joke from the Little Rascals. Wipes the white face paint off.
Oh Lord. We don't need to get picketed by NAACP, okay? And now, waist lock by Jeckles. And Willie trying to break the grip, but possibly looking to see if he can find Jeckles' head with that elbow, and now sweeps him up the leg.
Oh!
Now kicks him off, and Willie's off the rope, still with pain all over his body. Woo! And a jumping arm drag! Willie's starting to feel it once again. Rolls and misses the clothesline, rolls and misses the Polish hammer.
Oh!
And a drop kick by Willie Mack, and Jeckles is feeling the boots of Willie Mack. Great agility displayed by Willie Mack here.
Hey man, do you expect anything less? Willie Mack, the most impressive athlete I've ever come across in my decade of being in this industry.
Right on, Dino. And now this knees right to the spinal column of Jeckles the Jester. Flipping neck breaker, great maneuver. And Mack might finish this one off early. 1, 2,
no!
Mack back in control, bringing Jeckles back up to his feet. And now, and a kick right to the stomach with those pointed boots of his. Those are going to be very dangerous. And now Willie Mack wipes out of the ring. Jeckles trying to catch a breather, and he's actually giving Willie Mack way too much time on the outside. And it looks like Jeckles might try to go for a Moscato of some kind as soon as the fans get the hell out of the way. Jeckles! No, and he lands on his feet on the outside. Oh!
Yes,
Oh my goodness! You can see the imprint of Willie's hand on the chest of Jeckles and one across his cheekbone as well. Jeckles' makeup is going to be gone by the time this matchup is done and over with. And now Willie setting up Jeckles right out in the crowd. Oh! My mama in Virginia heard that one. Wow. And Jeckles in a tremendous amount of pain here. And again, who wouldn't be? And now, wait, Satan's getting involved. He's hooking Willie Mack's ankle on the outside. Oh! A hellacious big boot right across the face of Willie Mack.
Knox?
Well, Knox wasn't paying attention as Satan was getting involved in this. I mentioned at the earlier part of this matchup, that's definitely got to be the advantage. The ace in the hole for Jeckles. And only catches a 1 count.
Knox needs to check the ace hole. So...
Now Jeckles back in control. And, boy, a little bit of payback with that knee right between the shoulder blades. Make it 2. Now Jeckles just toying around with Willie Mack with that kick right across the back of the head. Just scraping his boots. Very disrespectful tactics by Jeckles.
Oh! Hitting him like he was a red turtle.
Damn, that was thick. Now taking it to the... Whoa!
Damn! Did you hear that?
And our ring almost came apart after Willie went into the corner.
Everybody just dropped a little bit.
Oh my God.
A brown lizard just touched cloth.
And now Jeckles with a kick across the forehead. Now Jeckles is taking his mind off of the matchup, staring in the faces of one of our fans. Yeah, you can intimidate them all you want, but you got to intimidate the men inside the ring if you want to win. It only catches a 2 count. And if Jekyll can see if he can uncork that choke slam, that choke slam, excuse me, he might see if he can try to finish off Willie. Willie with a couple of shots right to the breadbasket, a couple across the jawline as well. That's the clothesline, and Jekyll! Oh! Atomic drop, and now using Willie Mack like a dang and a back suplex.
Yeah, that's still disturbing. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. I'm just glad he didn't have hand placement. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh. That would come out mighty dirty. And only a 2 counts as referee Rick Knox.
A meat muppet. That's what I'll call it.
A meat muffin, you said?
Muppet.
Oh, meat muppet.
Meat muffin? What the hell?
You have to enunciate. Now Jekyll's still in control of this match and rolling over Willie and a clubbing shots. Oh, wow. Clubbing shots across the forehead and arguing with the referee, saying it was a 3 count. But there's only one man inside the ring that can dictate whether or not it's a 3 or a 2, and that's referee Rick Knox. Or whoever wears the striped shirt. Assuming that one blonde lady in the crowd doesn't jump into the ring.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Oh, there we go.
She is very top heavy. We'll give her that much. And now both men exchanging in the middle of the ring.
Let's say speed of top heavy, hitting the top pretty heavy there.
Mack is trying to wear out Giant Jekyls with those elbows. Switch over, misses the clothesline.
Duck it!
And part 2 of that one. Make it 3, but no. Willie had a little split. And knocks Jekyls out of the ring. What an exchange. I'm actually surprised that Jekyll tried to go for that clothesline on 3 occasions, but still couldn't score with it.
Let's say he went ham on him, hard as a mud.
Good. And the fans stomping and clapping in unison for Willie Mack. And Jekyll.
Give my bread!
Kimbo Slice?
They're saying Kimbo Slice.
Wow. That's an old rap. Oh! And beautiful heel kick. Willie Mack trying to wipe up the You see the momentum on that freaking slam right there. Now wiping the sweat. And a leg drop from the heavens. Willie Mack hoping to finish off Jekyll.
no.
Score with that chocolate thunder bomb or the MDX. He might try to finish him, but sweeps the leg of Jekyll's and hooks him out onto the ropes. And now, that backbreaker.
Oh, there we go.
And Willie almost caves in the nose cavity of JECKLES the JESTER into a cover.
No!
Only a 2 count.
That was heavy.
Right on. And luckily, Sage Sin has managed to mind her behavior on the outside of the ring. Hasn't gotten involved in it, but just once. And the fans still chanting in unison for the great Willie Mack. Willie's waiting for Jekyll to get back up to his feet, but scores with an elbow. Jekyll scores a 1-2. Oh! A little tip for tap by both wrestlers. Both of these gladiators, both of these athletes, world star athletes, are with those elbows.
Club punch.
And Jekyll's returns with one and off the ropes. Flying elbow by Willie Mack. Willie off of the ropes. Catches a big boot by Jekyll's. Jekyll's coming. No, he doesn't go off the ropes. He sends in Willie. On a momentum going into.
He got the white ice.
Whoa!
Oh, damn, Gina.
Face plants Willie. This might be over. 1, 2, no!
Whoa! Too close for comfort. Great show with Ted Knight.
Right on. And Willie, the ever so resilient Willie Mack, is still kicking out of all his offense by JECKLES the JESTER.
Say Jekyll's win that tit for tit exchange.
He's hoping to see if he can win it again, but scores with another elbow. Not a whole lot of spice behind it.
Oh, slapping some ham on him.
Yeah, that was a little slap. JECKLES returns. And Willie scores with another slap. Elbows, elbows, elbows. Flurry elbows by the Jester off of the ropes. Clothesline. And flattens Jekyll's with that spinebuster. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. That was so very big. You could almost slip a piece of paper underneath the referee's hand for that 3 count. Woo. And now Willie taking his way up. He's gonna. Willie might try to go up to see if he can get up onto the top of that senton bomb of his.
Time
Can he
to
squat with it? Oh! He misses the splash attempt. And now Jekyll's. What's Jekyll's doing? Jekyll's pulls Willie into the corner. Whoa! And
No water in the pool.
It's just the moonsault.
I always love that saying because it's so funny because I picture them going into a pool with no water.
Well, I think he probably would have been better off falling into a pool with no water because that's a hell of a platform to land on inside an AWS ring. And now Mack back up on his feet, but way before Jekyll's. Now I got a fireman's carry. Now into a slow motion up. And he's gonna hook him up with the moonsault.
Beautiful.
He got it. There's my. Oh wait, Satan is up on the apron.
Get that thing down.
What? Knox, turn around, Knox.
Knox.
Get that woman off of the friggin' apron. Oh no. Willie is pissed. Fans want to see Willie knock out Satan. Oh, he got slapped in the face and a big boot by Jeckles. That man. Wait, Jeckles is asking for something. He's asking for Satan. Oh, wait, whoa. Satan's inside the ring.
I don't
And
understand
now, what the hell is he? A little battering ram action. Oh! And Jeckles just launched.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Flying shin kick by Willie.
Bye, Felicia.
That could have very well.
Oh, clean in the neck. Wake up. Time to die.
Willie looks like he wants to try to finish him off. He might try to go for that Chonka Thunder driver. Chonka Thunder driver, can he go for it? No.
Oh.
Jeckles rolls out of it. Roaring elbow.
No.
This might be a 1, 2, 3 over.
JECKLES the JESTER.
What a
You
contest.
gotta be shitting me.
I'm actually very surprised that that's going to be a huge upset here in SoCal. Well, Willie Mack is now another member of the list of people that JECKLES the JESTER has defeated here in AWS Pro Wrestling, and the fans are livid. You got a small section of the crowd that is extremely pissed off.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
So that they don't try to riot inside the building. And fans don't even bother trying to jump them in the parking lot. Well, Willie Mack, a devastating loss to JECKLES the JESTER. A nearly clean win. But Satan just had to get involved. I'm surprised he's actually walking after getting lawn darted into the frickin' turnbuckle.
Yeah, that was funny.
When you see the whiplash effect when her forehead hit the turnbuckle, but she seems fine now. And JECKLES definitely has something to smile about tonight.